On today's episode of How To with Kevin Reese, I'm going to show you how to install a children's swing. So first thing you're going to need obviously is a little children's swing. The next thing you're going to want to do is select a tree to put it in. For me, I've selected this old magnolia tree. So make sure that you've picked a limb that's large enough diameter that it will be safe for whatever weight you'll be putting on the limb. You're going to need a ladder, so get your ladder out. Go ahead and go up to whatever limb you want to put it on. So see, I've selected this one. This is a nice sturdy limb. Make sure it doesn't have any breaks or anything in it. It's not rotten. As you can see from all the green branches on here, this is a live limb. So this is a good one to start with to hang from. Now, since I'm putting it in a tree, what I have here is just some straps, and I picked these up online. You can find these anywhere. This is just some good nylon straps, and they hold a lot of weight, guys. So you put these up, you wrap them around the tree. I'll show you how to do that. And we've got these little carabiners. Now, most of your little swings will come with hooks on them already. So like these have hooks depending on if you're running like a chain or whatever you're using to hang from. But this kit came with these carabiners, and the way these little locking carabiners work is you thread this little locking nut here. So you can see here, once you tighten it up, it's locked. You cannot open it. So you thread it down like that off the threads, and you see now it opens and closes. So you can put this in. So basically you're just going to do that. Real simple. So we'll just hang it, and it's going to hang from the D-ring on those straps like this is what it's going to look like. So you can see that. And then when you're done, you just tighten it up like this. So that way there's no way that this can open up and come unclipped for safety. Also, in this kit that I selected, it's got these little mats here, and they Velcro. But these wrap around, they're like a soft felt, and they wrap around to just protect the limb. So it just adds another layer of protection to keep the straps from rubbing on the tree limb and rubbing the bark and damaging the tree. All right, so the next thing you want to do, once you have the straps and your tree protectors on, if you went this route with the straps, is to figure out exactly how long you want them to be. So you start with the strap here. You can see I've just wrapped it around twice and I've got it down, but you wrap this as many times as you need to turn, depending on how high you want it. So because this limb is not very high off the ground, I'm going to wrap this strap multiple times, because I also have the strap here on the swing that does not adjust. So keep that in mind. Now your install may be a little different, but this is a general idea that should get y'all going in the right direction. All right, now y'all, as y'all can see right here, we've got it wrapped multiple times. I've passed it through that D-ring. So you want to just put the strap with the D-ring on the end, put it through and pull it. And I don't know if that's exactly where I want it yet. Y'all can see kind of where we are. That's a five foot ladder. So here is your swing. I'm going to go ahead now, like I showed y'all before, go ahead and install your carabiners on. So we'll pop these on, and I'm just going to kind of see what the height is and if I need to adjust it and wrap it some more. Like I said, you take this D-ring, you turn it sideways, and you just pass it through the other one. It has to go through a certain way. It's kind of hard to do it with one hand, but like that. And then once you pass that through, you just pull this on this end of the strap. You just pull it tight, and it'll pull all the slack out of the strap. Right, so as you can see, that's where we are. The strap's about right here, and depending on the height, guys, you want to double check with your wife and make sure it's exactly where they want the swing to be before you set it. So this is perfect. She said she's happy with it. Everything looks good. So we're going to go ahead with the other strap, and I'm going to wrap it. We'll pass that D-ring through, and it'll look just like this, but that's what I was showing you with the carabiner. All you do is just clip it in, and once it's clipped and locked into place right here, all you're going to do is thread this up like that, and that'll lock it in place, so it'll be safe and it won't go anywhere and it won't come undone. And that's it. When it's finished, what it should look like. Just make sure, like I said, for safety, that you screw these down so that they can't open up. And that's it. Thank y'all for watching.